Hello everyone, this is Dr. Alex. If you are new to my channel, please don't hesitate to like and subscribe. I'm sure you're going to learn something from me. Well, to be honest with you, I've been so busy lately, that's why I wasn't able to prepare any video. So I just decided to upload here the first ever video that I had last year. That was in July. Panahon na wala pang pasok ng mga bata and kami mga teachers ay talagang nangangapa pa sa larangan ng new normal stuff and everything. And sa mga nakanood na, sana huwag kayong maumay. And sa mga bago pa lang ngayon dito, enjoy nyo na lang po. Without much further ado, ito na po yung aking video last year. Hello everyone! Good morning! This is Dr. Alex and I'm going to show you a sample lesson in English today. Hope you're going to learn something from me. Alright, let's start. First, we're going to play a game. Guess the word. I'm sure you're familiar with the 4-pick 1 word, but this time it's quite different because we're just going to have one picture and right beside it are the jumbled letters. Let's try to have the first one. What's that? Okay, it's a face mask. The next one is, what's this? There you have it. It's frontliner. Okay, that's great. Next. Okay, you got it right. It's pandemic. Now let's try to have the fourth one. And obviously it's lockdown. Alright, so the last word, let's check. What's this? Okay, that's correct. It's quarantine. Alright, this time you're going to remove all X to reveal the message. Take note, you have to remove the X. They're not worth keeping for. Just kidding. Alright, perhaps you're all done now. Let's try to check your answers. All together, please read, alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. And perhaps you can relate with that because, as you can see, there are people who are wearing face masks. Do you also wear face masks nowadays? Wait a minute, I'm still going to show you something. You know that there's what we call textual connections. We make textual connections when we can relate what we're reading to something that happens in the world. Alright, let me read once again. Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much by Helen Keller. And I'm pretty sure it reminds you of something else. But hey, I want you to use any of the following. You may use this reminds me of. I can relate to this because I experienced this once when Alright, thank you so much for sharing me your connections about the adage from Helen Keller. You know what? Our lesson is something to do with that because we are going to tackle today a poem entitled COVID-19, which was written by no other than Steven Kiama Ambrose. He's just 18 years old and a graduating high school student in Juba, South Sudan. He used to work part-time and help his struggling mother raise his other 4 siblings, but due to the COVID-19 pandemic, he lost his job. And he does not know when they can go back to Kenya to see his father, whom he misses so much because the borders are still closed. And the COVID-19 poem which he wrote is his way of giving hope to himself and to the people around him. So that is Steven Kiama Ambrose. Okay, this time we are going to have vocabulary enrichment, and I want you to give the meaning of the words using context clues. Number one, the pet owner is not afraid of the wild animals because he knows how to tame them. What do you mean by the word tame? Is it A, continue, B, give, C, pay, D, train? And the answer is, okay, you got it right, letter D, train. And tame is a verb, okay? Number two, strong earthquakes are very destructive as it kills people and leaves them homeless. What do you mean by the word destructive? Is it A, afraid, B, deadly, C, positive, D, prayerful? There you have it. The answer is letter B, deadly. And don't forget, destructive is an adjective. Okay? Let's have the third one. Because of her Chinese ethnicity, Marie got interested in studying COVID cases in China. The word ethnicity means A, same ideas, B, same feelings, C, same knowledge, D, same origin or race. And the answer is, okay, same origin or race. Ethnicity, by the way, is a noun. Number four, the great fires engulfed the small houses near the river, leaving families in fear. What do you mean by the word engulf? Is it A, look up, B, get down, C, sweep over, D, move on? Okay, when we say engulf, it's a verb which means sweep over. Let's have the next word. Okay, the wrath of the med victims are aired in social media. What do you mean by the word wrath? A, anger, B, belief, C, dissatisfaction, D, joy. Alright, wrath is a noun which means anger. Number 6. They are really frightened, so they tried to cower when the earthquake occurred. What do you mean by the word cower? Is it A, to speak silently, B, to be brave enough to move, C, to pretend not to care at all, or D, to lower the head or body in fear? And the answer is, okay, when we say cover, it's a verb which means to lower the head or body in fear. Number 7, people are still in the state of confusion and anarchy because of the COVID outbreak. What do you mean by the word anarchy? Is it A, disorder, B, excitement, C, loyalty, D, thanksgiving? And the answer is A. Anarchy is a noun which means disorder. And there's also one word, actually it's a name mentioned in the poem, the name of Jomo Kenyatta. He was a Kenyan anti-colonial activist and politician. Alright, let us all read this one. Please repeat after me. Destructive, tame, ethnicity, engulf, wrath, anarchy, cower. And I want you to use any of the following words in a sentence. Right, before I'm going to read the poem, I'm going to teach you another way of spelling out the word COVID. Are you familiar with the sign language? Okay, here it goes. We say COVID, and in the sign language, we're going to do it like this: COVID. Okay, again, COVID. That's COVID-19, okay? This time I'm going to read the poem COVID-19 by Steven Kiama Ambrose. this time we are going to discuss the poem. Who is the first one in the poem? Is it A. COVID-19, B. Distractions, C. Frontliner, D. Nations? And the answer is letter A. COVID-19. Very good. How about number 2? Tone is the author's attitude toward the subject. Which tone is conveyed in the following passage? I am stronger than Samson, for I break the unbreakable. I'll break your economy. I'll break your faith. Is it A. Belongingness, B. Excitement, C. Happiness, D. Pride? And your answer is? Okay, letter D. Pride. That's correct. That's way to go. And the third one. Mood is the feeling the reader experiences while reading the text. What mood do the details of the poem convey? Is it A. Embarrassed, B. Hopeful, C. Loyal, D. Satisfied? And the answer is letter B. Hopeful. Okay, that's good job. And let's try to answer the next one. What's this? What can be inferred in the following passage? COVID-19 is my name. I know no batteries or lanes. No celebrity can match my fame. Like a roaring flame, I engulf all in my path. The poor and the rich both feel my wrath. A. The speaker is very rich. B. The speaker is very calm. C. The speaker is very weak. D. The speaker is very powerful. And the correct answer is letter T. Okay? Next. There's a line in the poem that goes, maintain the togetherness and there will be no harm. Do you agree with that? Why or why not? Okay, I'm sure you have different answers in here, but just feel free to give me your responses and rest assured there's no right or wrong answer here, okay? Now I want you to look for the words that rhyme in the poem. Okay, you're done. Here are the answers. Name, fame, path, graph, me, see, me, economy, nature, and lecture. Okay, great. Now I want you to list down action words from the poem. Okay, I'm doing this and just for you to be prepared for our next grammar lesson. It has something to do with verbs. Okay, I'm going to give you a minute to look for those words. Okay, nice to know that all of you are done. Okay, I see. We have the following: bend, break, brings, claim, come, cover, engulf, forget. Focus, go, grab, kill, know, live, let, luck, maintain, match, overcome, roam, sanitize, see, share, stay, strengthen, strike, suffer, tame, wear, and work. Okay. Don't forget those words, my dear students, because we're going to tackle verb in our next grammar lesson, as I've said earlier. But going back to our lesson, are you familiar with the science of happiness? Well, anyway, I'm just going to ask you this one. What makes you happy? Alright, you know for a fact that all of us right now are suffering from COVID-19 pandemic. People all over the world are experiencing the same. Most of us are lonely and we are just bored at home, but we still have to be optimistic. And right now, I'm going to ask you to check which one will you do to cope up with COVID-19 pandemic. Say something about it. I will dance, I will sing a song, I will write a poem, I will draw or color, I will make a vlog, I will bake or cook, I will play ML, and others, okay? So if you're good in dancing, singing, vlogging, baking or cooking, or playing ML, I want you to come up with a short video of it, okay? Perhaps 1 to 2 minute presentation only. And the rest of you who are good in writing or drawing or any other things, just feel free to write that one on a piece of paper. And then all of you, you are going to submit that one, of course, in our classwork. I already taught you last time how to use our classwork. And feel free to post something in our stream if you want to comment on something else or something that you have learned today. I want you to post it there, okay? So once again, the outputs will be submitted in our classwork, and the things that you've learned today, just simply post it in our stream. And your time starts now. I'm going to give you 10 to 15 minutes. All right, I'm so happy to check in your classwork that all of you are almost done. Okay, yet for those few students who are not yet able to comply, I'm giving you more time. Just feel free to do it today and rest assured I'm still going to check that one later. Yet I'm still going to give you another assignment, okay? You're going to write your New Year's resolutions, I mean, new normal resolutions, and underline the verbs in the future tense. You're going to write that one in your notebook and then just take a picture of it and send it in our classwork, okay?